there, welcome back to my channel. Tedra Chanel here. As promised, I told you guys in the last Money Monday video that I was going to come back with some more suggestions for some side hustles so that you can increase your coinage in 2020. Alright, so let me start off by saying forgive me for that last video. That video almost didn't make it to YouTube. My energy was so low and I just wasn't myself. It was the Monday after Kobe Bryant had passed away along with 8 other people. And I've talked about this before. I talked about it in the video on yesterday that posted the Spiritual Sunday video. And my energy was just low. It was just really low, and I didn't have time to re-record the video, so I just had to put it out there and chop and screw it and cut out a lot of the low parts. So whatever, I'm back. My energy is back, and I just gotta watch this wig because, you know, I just feel like it's slipping back. Alright, so anyway, so let's talk about a few more ways that we can increase our coin in 2020. If you have not picked up your Magic Money Journal at this point, what are you waiting for? I definitely recommend that you pick it up. Not going to show it. I've showed it in a couple of different videos. I will, however, put it down in the description so that you can check it out on TChanelinc.com and or Amazon.com to get you a copy. The reason I bring that up is because it's going to help you on your entrepreneurial journey. It's going to help you to log your strategy, your marketing strategy. It's going to help you to log the money that you've made today, the money that you plan on making tomorrow. Like, it's really dope. So make sure that you all check that out because it's going to help you to increase your coin. All right, so tip number 1. Okay, so in the last video we talked about, and I told you all to write down your talents, your skills, your gifts, and your abilities. Hopefully by now you've seen that video and you have done just that. All right, so there are many talents, many gifts that we all have, that we all possess, that we can monetize. Okay, so tip number 1, or suggestion number 1, is if you are really good doing hair, braiding hair, quick weaves, slow weaves, wigs, making, this is a wig that I made, BTW. This is a wig that I made. I will go ahead and link the little cheap hair that I use down in the description. I got it on Amazon. This is 8-inch deep wavy, deep curly, or something like that. I really do love the curl pattern, this, that, and the third. But if you're really good at making wigs, this is something that you can do to earn some money. Now these wigs, these custom wigs, are not cheap. Okay, this isn't going to cost you any money because you don't have to purchase hair to make these wigs if you don't want to. Okay, you can have people send their hair, their bundles into you, and you make the wig, customize it, and send it back to them. I've seen a wig go for like $1,500. That to me is absolutely bananas, but guess what, there are people out there paying for it. So if you have that gift, if you have the patience, if you know how to slay a wig, by all means, you can do like 4 wigs a month and charge, what, I don't know, I would say anywhere from $150 to $250, and boom, you've earned, you know, up to $1,000 in 1 month extra, right? So how many of you, comment down below and let me know, how many of you would say that $1,000 would make a huge difference in your financial situation? All right, so don't let your gifts go to waste. Somebody will pay you for your talents and for your gifts. So if you're really good at hair, you don't need a hair license to make wigs. I don't know if you need a hair license to do braids, but how many braiders actually have a hair license? Who you know? I don't know anybody that braids hair that actually has gone to cosmetology school and are state certified. I don't know any. Okay, So braiding is also something that you can take a couple of clients a weekend and earn, you know, $200+ per weekend. So don't sleep on the things and the gifts that you know that you can do for people, right? I can braid hair, but I don't have the patience. I'm not doing it. I can make wigs, but you know, that's not my thing, so I'm not gonna do it. But if it's something that you can do and you need the money, please get started. All right, tip number 2 is to become a makeup artist. If you love the beauty industry, I freaking love makeup, as you all know. And if I ever really needed to get out there and make some quick coin, I know that I could by doing other people's makeup. Wedding makeup, bloggers makeup, prom makeup, I mean just makeup for photo shoots. We talked about this in the last video. There are so many people there are so many creators out there, so many vloggers, so many content and course creators like myself would like to get their makeup done to film a course or to go on a photo shoot that they're going to be using these photos for Instagram or whatever. So if you're really good at doing makeup and you have a crap ton of makeup that is just sitting that you've never used, girl, put that in your kit and start doing people's makeup. All right, so on to tip number 3. There are so many of you I know that have degrees, you have certifications, you have licenses, you have trade skills that you have not used, that you've gone to school for. You have a piece of paper that says you have finished and completed your course in real estate or accounting or whatever, but you're working a job that has nothing to do with your certification or your degree. So the suggestion here is that you actually create a business surrounding your level of expertise or your expertise, right? You went to school, you got into a crap ton of student loan debt. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't utilize the skills that you learned while going to school, all right? Just because you can't find a job, you know, in accounting, start your own accounting firm. Period. Right? Whatever it is, it's a skill that you have, right? You are, I guess you're somewhat good at it because you actually have your degree or your license or your certification. Build a business around that. You went to school because there was some part of you that liked that field, that enjoyed that field. Just start your own business doing just that. If you want to be a consultant, right, do that. All right? You don't there is no perfect way to start a business. There is not just one way that you can utilize your skills. You don't need someone to employ you to tell you that you're great at what it is that you do, right? Now, of course, if it's medicine, well, you can start your own medical practice, right? If you have your medical degree. Y'all get where I'm going. There are some things that you may not be able to do on your own right away. You may have to work up under a company or whatever the case may be, but I'm talking about those licenses and certifications and degrees in fields that you can actually start your own business and become a consultant doing. All right, so don't let them go to waste any longer. Just go ahead and start your business doing the thing that you actually went to school for. All right, tip number 4 is to drive for Uber or Lyft. Now, I say this with some hesitancy because, you know, there's so many different how you say it's not all that great all the time. The money may not be great all the time, but if you are in a pinch, it's pretty easy to get on with Uber or with Lyft. And I know some of you might be saying, but Tedra, I don't have a car. There are actually companies that will rent out cars specifically to be used for Uber and Lyft drivers. Okay, you will pay them that fee, whatever that is, per month. You can rent that car. You not only have that car to get around for your personal errands, but you can also use this car to earn money. Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Shipt, what's the name of that other one? Instacart, right? There's so many different things that you can do, and you can do a combination of those, not just Uber or just Lyft. There are lots of Uber drivers that drive for Lyft and vice versa, and you can also do grocery delivery. Do what you have to do to get to where you need to go. All right, if there's a business that you want to start and you're like, well, Tedra, I really don't have the money, this is why I haven't started it, let your job, let this side hustle be your angel investor. Don't be so prideful that you can't go out and get a side hustle or start a side hustle or two to get to the business or the brand that you actually would like to get to. All right, so on to tip number 5, side hustle number 5. Now, this is for my interior designers out there. Those of you who love interior design, you love decorating, you can actually start an entire business doing interior design. Now, y'all know that I'm a realtor. I freaking love real estate, and one thing that's always needed, one person, why is this crooked, that is always needed in the real estate field is our home stagers. So you can actually go to school and become certified to become a home stager if you love interior design. And these stagers out here in these streets are getting paid extremely well to stage homes. All right, so don't let your love for interior design just go to waste, right? You can actually start a whole business doing interior design. Now, if you feel as though that wouldn't be good enough, right? Trust me, it is, because there are so many homes that are going on the market. You can also build relationships with home builders who are always needing someone to come in and do the interior design for their models, and they pay very, very, very well, right? So if you can get a contract with builders, listen, you're gonna be set for life. But in addition to that, you can also offer an interior design package that is done virtually. So you would have your clients send in pictures of their space. Of course, you would do the consultation. They will let you know what their design style is, and you can use a lot of these design apps to virtually design their spaces, and then you can go online and order all of the furniture pieces. You tell them by way of pictures and these apps that are out there, where to actually place it, or they can actually hire you to fly out, right? And then you place their furniture and decor that way. But you can do this virtually. Never ever leave your home. If you learn how to use these different interior design apps, just go into the app store, put in interior design. There are tons of them, and you can build a whole business and not even ever have to leave your home. So the last thing that I'm going to throw out there, suggest to you all, it's not so much a side hustle, but this is if you're really wanting to build a brand, is to go back to school and get certified in some area. Now, of course, I'm going to suggest real estate, because I love real estate, right? Real estate is an amazing, very lucrative business. It ain't easy, okay? It is not easy by a long shot, but it is so rewarding, and again, it pays extremely well. There are many different ways that you can earn money in real estate. You don't just have to be a realtor where you are selling and leasing homes, all right, working with buyers and sellers and renters, but you can also get into the loan side. You can become an appraiser. There are many different avenues that you can enter into the real estate profession, all right? But I am definitely going to suggest that you become a realtor. Now, this is not for everybody. If you have a love for homes, if you love you know, going into open houses and visiting new construction, like if you really have a passion for that and you really love helping people and you don't mind grinding and actually building a business, you can literally make, the income possibility is uncapped. There's no one in this world that can tell you how much money there's no one in this world that can put a limit on the amount of money that you can make in real estate. The amount of money that you make in real estate and any other business for that matter depends on the level of effort that you put into it. Okay, so if you want to earn $100,000 a month in GCI, which is gross commission income, you can absolutely do that as long as you put in the work. So if you've been thinking about becoming a real estate agent, freaking do it. What are you waiting on? Just go to Google and figure out what is required in your state to get licensed. Pay the fee, right? A lot of these classes you can actually take online. All right, pay your fee, take your classes, pass your classes, and then go on to pass your test, and then you become licensed. Now, what I will say about this is that you really are going to have to, like, real estate school don't teach you jack. It doesn't teach you a doggone thing, all right? I suggested you get a mentor early on in your real estate career. I have a whole course, the New Agent Blueprint course. It was just a masterclass that I turned into a whole course because a masterclass involved so much. It was so doggone long. That you all can enroll in if you are a new real estate agent, if you are an aspiring real estate agent. I teach you how to prospect leads, and I start all the way in the beginning from teaching you how to pass your real estate exam, because it's not the easiest thing in the world to pass. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to throw it down in the description down below. We also have the New Agent Blueprint playbook that is my latest publication. So if you're interested in that, it literally will take you through your first year of real estate. I promise. It is thebomb.com. I put all of my 13 years of experience in this playbook. So if you're interested in getting a copy of that, pre-order is going on right now. Click the link down in the description. You can grab that. So if you want to kick off your real estate career, go ahead. I would love to mentor you guys and just welcome you into this field, because it is an amazing field to be a part of. So anyway, that is it for this side hustle video for this week. I will be back next Monday with some more side hustles and ways that you can make money online and in person. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you thumbs it up. I'll wait. Also, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. Let's start the conversation. Please do not come to my videos and not say anything, right? Engage down below. I love chit-chatting with my tribe down in the comments. So if you have any questions, by all means put them down in the description. In the comments. Always read the description box, because you never know what great information is there as well. I will talk to you guys next Monday. Bye.